Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. You know who I am. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258, here today to give you another transfer stream where we talk about all things Chelsea. Obviously, today, Omoridion. Here we go. Of course, we're going to discuss that. We're obviously going to discuss Chalobah's possible move to Crystal Palace and Chelsea playing poker. Let's hope they don't lose. You know what I mean? And let's hope they don't fold. Knowing Chelsea, they're folding like bricks. You know what I mean? Chelsea's the type of team, yeah, where they get like, yeah, they'll get this, yeah, and try to go all in. You know, they'll have these two cards, yeah, in the thingy, and they'll start doing it, bro. Like, honestly, boys and girls, man, hope you're all doing well. We're going to discuss a lot of things. Armored to Wrexham. Hey, Wrexham Nation. If you need a striker and a deep line playmaker, hey, if you need a striker and deep line playmaker, by the way, hey, you got me. You got me right here, baby. You know what I mean? I will play make to the elitist level. Big up to my boy Abdimas, by the way. He put all of the stuff ready for me here that I don't even need to go to Twitter. My driller, by the way. Big up to my boy Abdimas, man. Really, honestly, bro, top mod, bro. He's actually an elite mod, bro. Big up to our boy Abdimas, man. But listen, let's, of course, what's it called? Yeah, start off with, I think, the main one, because this is the one that literally came out an hour ago, and that is Omoridion Nation. He's coming officially to the Chelsea, and let me bring that up for you right now. Yeah, let me bring that all up for you right about now, boys and girls. Give me one moment. Oh, this is the wrong twat. Which twat is this? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Fabrizio obviously did it today too. And that is obviously the final hurdle, as we all knew about Omoridion Nation. Here we go. And this is it. Let me just make this really big for everyone to see, of course, as per usual. And let's do it like this too. Oh, there we go. Lovely jubbly. So here we go. Samu Omorodion to Chelsea. Here we go. Is this number 3? Number 1. Could have know. It's too loud. You know what I mean? Samu Omorodion to Chelsea. Here we go. Yeah, Samu Omorodion to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal on place for 35 million as fixed fee from Atletico Madrid. 7-year contract for Omoridion at Chelsea. So that means he's going to be here at the maximum until 2031, it seems. Bayer Leverkusen and more clubs try to enter the race, but Omoridion joins Chelsea Football Club. Right? So, you know what I mean? -4. Here we go. Fair enough, bro. But here, anyway, this is Samu Omorodion. Nice little picture. I don't know who his graphic designer is, man. They're putting a lot of work. I can't lie to you, man. This kit, bro, on camera is disgusting. This kit on camera, by the way, yeah. My word. Big up to big, bro, man said the next Osimhen, you know. But listen, let's continue. Finally, after all these years, yes, we definitely discussed that. Badi Ishii and disaster is trash. Samu, what the hell is Samu? Who the hell is Samu and why in the world do we need him? It's the same joke over and over again. Signed an experienced goal scorer already, FFS. So the reason why we're signing Samu Omorodion, my good friend Dake, is only because apparently, according to them, yeah, he's meant to be the Broha replacement. So you have to consider Samu Omorodion to be the Broha replacement. That's the only way he makes sense for us, by the way. So unless you consider him to be the Broha replacement, there's literally no other way he makes sense. Did Willie talk? Did Willie take Hummels? No, Hummels I wouldn't mind as a leadership role. I wouldn't mind, of course. Go to my boy Daniel Knight. Wycliffe saying next Osimhen. That's crazy, my brother. You know what I mean? Say goodbye to top 4. Fair enough, bro. I wasn't expecting top 4 deals, to be honest. But that's just me. You know what I mean? Chelsea got a hooper. Big up to our boy Jez. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's trolling or if he's being serious, but we have to see. Big up to our boy Robert. I'll be here to remind you that I was right about Samuel being a star. Black Haaland. Okay, fair enough to our boy Robert. He definitely believes in the brother. You know what I mean? What is it called? Enzo Fernandez captain. Yeah, we'll definitely discuss that as well. Cole was the rest. Listen, by the way, we'll discuss Cole and the game before. Our owners have ruined our club. Fair enough deals. I hear you. A lot of not happiness. Optimus Prime terrorizing the football. He's head of the Decepticons. Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh at my own player. Do you know how crazy that is, Jez, bro? No, I shouldn't be laughing at my own player, bro. Yes, we'll discuss that a bit more. I see Chelsea going for Murillo before the end of the transfer. Maybe so, Wycliffe. We'll discuss that as well for you, my brother. Don't you worry about that for sure. It's a joke. You can't have that amount of strikers and expect them to develop them. I agree with you, bro. I'm gonna discuss this a little bit later, Samu, and about my kind of prerogative and issues with it as well. Don't you worry about that, Chief. Fair enough. Samu, man, looks like the Angry Hulk. Oh my god. Bamba, you are crazy for that one. Yo, you know what I mean? They keep spending money on these random players that aren't even better than academy players. Signed a top striker already. Listen, Deke, I hear you, bro. I agree with you right now. And the issue for me, bro, is that even if I was to sign an elite striker right now, our issue is wingers, my brother. Deke, I actually don't think the issue is a striker. Our issue is the creation on the wing. You know what I mean? A lot of these strikers are going to bring in, you need to create creation for them. Centrally, we're fine. But on the wings, we're not, bro. That's the main problem we're gonna have here when it comes to creation on the wing, in my personal opinion. Because okay, we're winning the league. Omoridion in attack, the Assassin cheating in defense. Get in. Oh my god, bro, Vic, man, Vic's believing, man. Vic believes. You know what I mean? Vic's got he believes, man. He believes. You know what I mean? Damn, Samuel taking my nickname as well, though. Oh, big up to Transformers. We're cooked. The Bridge Nation, big up my way, East Santiago. We need Matoma, Chile. You know what I mean? Just God, the amount of hate Samuel guy will get before he even plays will be, bro. He's getting too much hate, bro. Listen, my thoughts on him is that I feel like he's a very raw talent that's getting a lot of time to develop. Because you've heard me say that before, Lucas. But bro, I'm telling you, bro, if you think the hate that my brother's getting right now is bad, if we do not get Osimhen, by the way, if we do not get Osimhen, Lucas, yeah, the amount of hate Omoridion is gonna get, bro, because he's more because I said this to the chat before. Omoridion, yeah, it feels like the bow. You know what I mean? You know when you're finishing, when you're wearing a suit, yeah, because I wear a suit a lot. I wear a suit not that much, not as often as I used to do anymore, because like my workplace is a bit more smart casual. But you know when you're wearing a suit, you button up the shirt, everything. You got a suit jacket on. All you need to do now is what? Put on the tie. You know what I mean? Omoridion for me, this transfer feels like the tie. You know what I mean? He's the tie. Just put on. Bang, nice, ready, all good, time to finish up. That's what it feels like to me, man. This transfer window with Omoridion at the very least, it feels like, bro, you put it on, it's finito. And that's the issue for me, bro. Once Omoridion, yeah, if Omoridion is the last transfer window, you don't bring in Osimhen for these guys. Bish bash bonk, bro. You're talking about biblical, I'm talking about universal hate. You know what I mean? Well, to be honest, that's pretty much the same, but we move. Buddy was still searching for his. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about the defense, brother. That's right, because there was some comments about Enzo Maresca. We will be there no matter what. Yes, I agree. Atletico are very good at recruiting strikers. Yes, Jackson will move to the wing. Samuel and Osimhen leading the line. Let's hope that we get him. Oh my god, stop it! I'm worried about next season. I feel like we're going to be protests. Well, let's see if they can even do the protest, mate. You know what I mean? Who do you think will sell next, Ahmed? Chalobah's going, Broha, that Fafana, Cesar Casadate. They all got their moves literally sorted out by now. So all of those guys are definitely going. Exactly, that's the thing. But we don't need anyone raw talent. We already got Action Jackson. Big up to my Action Jackson, by the way. Ahmed Sahib, with Enzo getting vice captain, this tells me Ben Chilwell gets gone guaranteed. Why else would they give Enzo and not Chilwell anymore? Maybe, but it might be like a joint vice captain. I think that's what it might be. Who do you work? What do you do for work? I am pre-construction engineer. Pre-construction engineer. That's what I am. Jao Felix. Our fan base hating new signings before even kick a ball while they twat for. Yeah, man. Listen, that's what they do, bro. Oh, exactly. Oh my god. We need a winger more than Osimhen. Fair enough. Atletico are very good at recruiting strikers. Big up to our boy Joey. If you want to hop on, let me know. And for Wale, his vice captain got taken away. Big up, Samu. Wow, everyone's calling Enzo Maresca, blaming Poch. We're going to discuss that more. Big up, Ahmed. Hope you're good. Big up to everyone in chat. Big up to our boy Julius, man. Hope you're doing well too, man. And hope you're enjoying yourself. Love how Enzo Maresca blames Poch like the fan base did. So I talk about that too funny. We're talking about that now, But listen, to put a boat in the tie, with Omoridion. Again, big up Omoridion obviously is come here now. All we can do now, back the player, and hopefully he does well for us. He's more than likely going to be playing the Conference League, by the way. You know that, right? He's going to be playing Conference League minutes for us. Probably be the striker there. He might come in if necessary, if Jackson gets hurt. But, I could see a realistic scenario, if we don't get Omoridion, that the strikers for us this season could probably be Nkuku, Jackson, and Omoridion. Or it might even be Jackson, Gui, and Omoridion. You know what I mean? And if that happens, honestly, I know a lot of people are not going to be too happy about that, but that could be a reality that we are in. So, listen, let's get ready for that, bro. Whoa, listen, that's Raj, bro. Maybe he comes, maybe he doesn't. We have to wait and see on that one too. Wale, chill. Well, did Enzo got his vice captain from him? Oh, maybe so. Whoa, Demi, bro. Don't wish that bad. We don't wish, listen on here in the channel. We don't do that, bro. Around here, bro. That's not nice, bro. That's not nice, bro. Chill, chill. That's not nice at all. Let me bring this up for you guys. Let me bring up this news for you actually. Have you seen Isan Osman numbers when they were 19? They were terrible. It's at 5 goals. Yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. You got a lot of raw talent. We need time to develop. Hopefully, we can back him and not, try to cook him every single time he's here. I remember the scenes when Tyler Adams felt, oh my god, bro, the way people were going happy because of the David Ornstein bomber. Wait, what the hell? What's he said? No. What's he said? What's he said? On, on, on. Oh, wow. Martin Zubimendi is going to Liverpool. Damn, that's crazy, by the way. Big up. Thank you, though, for telling me that, Julius. Are you worried about next season? I feel like we are not improving the first team. I've said this before that I feel like with what's going on at Chelsea right now, a lot of people know my thoughts. I think it's going to take time. It's going to be, especially with the system, it's going to take us quite a bit of time, particularly in my personal opinion, out of possession, right, to sort the system out. That's my main fundamental issue. Like, that's going to take a lot of time to work out. That's going to take a lot of tweaks and everything like that to work out. So I feel like in the short term, like maybe in the first few games, like I know Morrison's probably going to need a win, but it's going to take him a bit of time to make sure that works. Honestly, so that's my personal opinion, Daniel Knight. So I agree with you though. In terms of the transfers, I've always said this before. You missed out on really the main left wing we should have gotten in Doué. You missed out on Elise because you don't want to pay his wages. So you kind of can't improve the winger market because there's not that many great wingers remaining in the market for you to buy, right? So that's the issue you kind of run into, bro. It's a big issue you run into. So I don't know, man. Honestly. I have a feeling Mudryk will be gone. Maybe so. We never know. We are not going to. We're not the club to develop strikers. That's bro. I said this before. Look, all you need to do is look at Jackson and the amount of pressure we put on that brother, bro. We put real pressure on this on my guy Jackson, bro. You must do this automatically. And like we saw how that turned out, bro. That did not lead to success, by the way. That the reason I'm talking about that is because that has not led for success for us at all. So hopefully people understand why I'm saying that, by the way. Like, that's not led to success. Have you seen? Yes, this is fair enough. Then yes, I saw that. Thank you. Some of you guys are getting sold in 2 years. Maybe not. We have to wait and see. Ahmed, why do scouts already? It can't be just because of his physical attributes. What are they seeing? So the thing they see about him, I think it's not. I think his physicality is really good. I said this before, bro. He's very clunky, but he's technically good. I said this before. Technically, he's actually really good on the ball in the way he's able to control stuff. Maybe his first touch isn't so great, but his actual close control of the ball is really great. But like he's very clunky, bro, in the sense that yes, he's good technically, but a lot of the time, yeah, when he's actually playing, bro, he's not, how should I say it? He's not got used to his body yet. You know what I mean? He's not got used to his body and able to use his body like correctly enough. That's what the issue is. Oh yeah, fair enough. Getting into Mitoma, we have 43 players now. Do you check that? Yeah, bro. We spoke about that a long time ago. Long time. He is raw, man. He didn't even make it to the first team. No, but he was playing for a different team, bro. So that's like actually separate. Let me invite my boy Joey on too, because I would love to have a discussion with him. As always, give me 1 moment, boys. I'm just doing this. Demi, if we get Neto, Mitoma, and Keza play each one, yeah, they're gonna get injured every single month, bro. And honestly, for me, after this before, to many of you, Neto is cooked. It's not Neto, sorry. Keza is cooked. There's no point of bringing in Keza. He's not good enough. He's going to get injured the vast majority of the time. And listen, that's going to be a recipe for disaster, as I always say. Big recipe for disaster. Let me bring this one up. Let me bring on my headphones too. I love these headphones, It's so comfy. I can't lie to you, man. This is my new headphone, by the way. Want to see a little trick, guys? Hello, guys. Hi, this is McDonald speaking. How can I take your order, please? You know what I mean? Big up, man. Big up, man. We need to start. We need a ST and LB and a CB. Sell some players. Eden, I agree, but the problem is, brother, it's going to be very hard. I don't think we're going to sell any of our CVs right now because I feel like the club is trying to give them a season right now. So there's no way we sell them, in my personal opinion. Brighton have done a lot of transfers under the radar. I've never seen them active so much. Maybe it's because they saw last season, bro, what happened. And they lost a lot of good players, bro. They just lost Billy Gilmore. They've lost Pascal Gross. They've lost someone else, if I'm not mistaken, too. So they're trying to actually re-up. On the way, I saw Alvarez, and I know Alvarez is capable of. If Chelsea had gone for him, I think the problem is the Farage. Yeah, the reason why we didn't go after Alvarez, and this is me just being, trying to be a bit more fairer to the owners, is because think about the Farage. Yeah, if he's going for 90 million or 81 million, however much it was, around about that range, yeah, to Atletico Madrid, imagine how much it's going to cost an EPO club to buy him. Oh, honestly, upwards of 100 million. Honestly, it'd be upwards of 100 million, and that's not a recipe for success. You know what I'm saying to you. So that's not a recipe for success. That's not going to help us, and that's not going to help anyone at all. So again, let's be honest about that. Let's be honest about that too. So I get maybe why the club hasn't gone after what's it called Alvarez. But before I introduce my guest, guys, I thought I'd say make sure to like, share, subscribe. I am 7 away from 880 subscribers. Would be really helpful if you can get me there today. 880 subscribers. So 7 of you to subscribe, please. Would be really helpful. Big up to our boy Joey.
What's good, my brother? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Well, obviously, we got the here we go for Omoridion, bro. How are you feeling?
I'm pissed.
Okay, bro. Listen, the floor is yours, man. The floor is yours, General. As I always say, man, the floor is yours, General.
Man, and I'm not necessarily pissed at Omoridion itself, because like if you take like him out, if you take the actual deal out of it being Chelsea, like the number that you got him for like the level of player and the potential of player, it's all within line of like what the prices of these players are going for. So it's not like we got like scammed by any means, right?
Oh, listen, we get to my guy Vic, my regular mod here. He's saying Jerry predicted Osimhen. We're still waiting. Oh my god! Why is they're on to you, bro? What's going on, bro?
Hey, I predicted Osimhen 2 months ago. So yeah, I've been waiting a while already. So I don't know what you got to say. I don't know what you guys got to say about it. Like, am I upset? Yeah, I'm upset. Do I think we'll get Osimhen? No, I don't. To be honest, like I don't.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a damn minute. Sorry,
because I think they're gonna screw us, bro. We're gonna end up with like Lukaku sitting in PL2 with like we're gonna end up being screwed. Like we're gonna these sporting directors are that dumb. That's my point. They're that dumb. They're that dumb.
Wow, this is news to me.
They had the entire layout of the fucking field to go get Victor. You easily could have gotten these wages out of the some accountability. What do you want me to do? I made a tin hat theory. Wow. And I'm willing to say I don't think we get him now, because in the end, I don't believe in these sporting directors. I don't believe in these sporting directors. I don't believe that they have the capabilities of being able to get this over the line. And like I've pretty much given up on my prediction. I've pretty much given up on it. I'm not even going to celebrate that we got Victor, to be honest. I'm going to celebrate that we got Lukaku off the books, because they did their job. That's what they did. They did their job. Okay? At the very last moment, they did their job. Just barely. That's the truth. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. They did their job just barely. We made over 100 million in sales. Who do we have to show for it? I'll wait. Who do we have to show for it?
This is crazy, man.
Who do we have to show for it?
Wow, man. Listen, I'm letting you speak, bro.
I never made any promises, by the way. I just predicted that this would happen, right? Yes. I just thought that this would be the case, right? Like that's all it was. I predicted that this would
I just want to say something quickly. If you're tough, bro, listen, everyone's allowed to have their prediction theories, man. Not every prediction theory is going to be correct. Tranquilo, bro. You know what I mean? We're not promoting fake news.
I mean, bro, we sat here through through Calafiori and Due, and we're gonna cook me for this. That's okay. We could
Listen,
cook me for this.
the streets forgot. Yeah, I was crashing out over Elise when he got told he wasn't coming against. Was it called Spain versus Netherlands? Watch along, bro. Apparently I turned red. I didn't know I could turn red. Apparently I turned red. So hey, listen, we've all had our moments here, man. We've all had our L's. You know what I mean? A lot of L's have happened on this stream. So it's big up to
and you want I don't. And the thing is. The thing is with Vic, the thing is the opportunity is there, and I know that I could be wrong on this, right? I know, but at this current moment, I do not have faith in this sporting directing group to actually get the job done. I do not have faith that they will get the job done. I'm gonna be just straight up. They had all the cards lined up for them, all the cards lined up, and they still, to this exact point.
Hey Joe, just want to say to you, mate, you can hold that, you fraud as well. You're not even getting any of your own place. Hold that, right? Listen, I've got Samu Omorodion
on this. I'm gonna give Ahmed his money, obviously, but
I don't really care about the money. You know me, bro.
I know, but I'm a man of my word. I pay my bets.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough, bro. I appreciate that. Why have I got some? You know, yeah, in this chat, yeah, every time, yeah, is a player, yeah, either that comes to the club or who I do not like. I always get a random advocate called Samu Omorodion. Like, I believe in the team. Like, Stanley is to it. Bro, this is crazy. I've never seen Armour smile this much, Lord. Listen, man. You know.
That's all right.
It's bro.
You can tell by RSM, by the way. Let me
watch this all how it's gonna play out. We'll not. We'll say that ADL won't actually, we won't meet in the middle with ADL. We'll both be too stubborn to get this done, right? We'll both be too stubborn to get it done. Fucking Conte will leave Napoli within 2 months, and ADL will have to deal with an angry Victor, an angry fan base, and no manager in about 3 months.
Well, listen, big up to my boy RSM. Thank you for coming along.
Big up.
First time here, bro. Listen, I know you. How are you feeling about this Samu deal?
Samu deal, bro. Like in a vacuum, I think in a vacuum, it's not that bad. In context, it's horrendous. Like if we had gotten, for example, even just Elise done, right? Or Victor, one of the two at the beginning of the window, people would not care about this signing. Let's be honest. Same thing that happened with Gabriel Meck, bro. We signed Gabriel Meck. Everybody's like, I can't believe it, another kid. I think the issue with the Samu stuff is he's getting a legitimate hate from the fan base when he hasn't kicked a single ball for us. He hasn't put a foot wrong nor a foot right, and he's getting absolutely roasted. And for me, in place of the sporting directors, you want to get pissed that he can sign somebody?
Exactly.
Like, let's not act like Samu was out here on social media twerking for Chelsea, forcing Atletico's hand. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like for me, cool it on the Samu slander names and all that stuff, but I'm
you know what it is? I find it really.
I won't do it though. I won't do that. That's something I'm not gonna do.
Listen, you know what thing? You know what thing? Listen, on this channel, one thing on this channel I always say: the moment you become like a member of this football team, I will always back you. I may criticize you for your performances, but I will always back the players, no matter what. Listen, I will always back Chilwell to do a job for me right now, even though he's my player. I may not think that he's what he used to be, but I always back the player at the end of the day. But if Simon, bro. Like the way the man's getting cooked on, like, bro, it's not his fault. The club is buying him. It's not really his fault, bro. Like, you should be questioning the club's model. That's why I always say it comes back to the club's model that we should be criticizing in regards to why Samu Omoridion is being brought. And I've always said this before. You guys have heard me say it before. Joey's heard me say it before. The model, I don't think, is a bad model, right? It works in high from the business standpoint, it makes sense. From the way you're trying to do stuff, it makes sense. But the way you add to that model or tweak it is that you bring in guys of quality and consistency. I'm not even saying it has to be old players or like me, like 30, 28, 29, 30. I just want guys who've got some level of experience but consistent guys that can give me 20 goals a season, maybe 30 goals a season, or like an elite level defensively or stuff like that. That's how we should be really operating. This operation right now is not leading to any success. You know what I mean? At least in the short term. And like the thing for the club is that they focus so much on the medium to long term, they forget that there's a short term too, bro. The short term affects just as much what happens in the medium to long term of the football club as
Bro,
well.
they keep on saying they want Champions League, but they don't act like they want Champions League.
They're not moving in the
Bro,
market. Like,
listen. I know we brought in Maresca. I'm gonna back. I always back him from day one. But like,
Yep.
you're bringing in a championship coach, right? And you're saying you want top 4 from him. Don't make sense, bro. You know what I mean? That's the issue I always have. Like, the math is not
thing,
mathing.
bro. That's my biggest concern with this shit is that we have sporting directors who's never actually had even like worked under a consistent Champions League club. Like, it's one thing if you say worked under, let's say the sporting director worked under, fuck's sake, Atletico Madrid, right? You know that guy's he knows how to build a team to accomplish a Champions League club. With these guys, all they know is Leipzig and Brighton. It's like, what are we like? They're not getting the fucking. I mean, not even Leipzig. Fucking Brighton and Monaco.
Oh my god! Kind of say this quickly. If you're tough, bro, I ain't leading no hate cloud. If you check me online, bro, I've never cussed a player out. I'm not a bad tweet out for Samu Omorodion. Yeah, just because he's not from League One does not mean I don't rate the guy. You know what I mean? Just because I got scouting departments in League One does not mean I don't have scouting departments in Spain. I've watched the guy. I still think he's very raw, but I understand why the club want to bring him in. But he's not as polished, I would say, in his current state as Jackson was in his current state when he came to us. Though that's what I said. Like again, like when Jackson came to us, yes, he was still unpolished, but he was a bit more. He was less raw, if that makes sense, right? Do you get what I mean? Like he was a bit less raw, but hey, we move. But listen, Lord Samu, we believe.
No, I'm not letting you off the hook with that one.
No, that makes sense. That literally makes sense.
I'm not letting you off the hook with that one, though.
Oh man, talk about Sterling.
You haven't watched Samu enough to say that he's more raw than Jackson.
I've watched 5-6 games of him.
You cannot tell me, right, bro? Jackson played 10 games at striker, and we're calling a guy.
No, but the issue you and I have
life at striker.
Okay.
More raw. Like,
let me explain.
That's my point. It's like
it's like
your
issue and my issue
he's way better. In the air, he's way better. When the ball gets to his feet, they're almost equivalent. When we're talking about finishing, they're almost equivalent. Why are we doing this?
Okay, so let me explain. Yeah, I think for me with him, he hasn't learned how to use his body yet. That's my main thing for me. So when you actually watch him play, by the way,
bro, go watch the game against Barcelona where he bullies the shit out of Araujo. The entire game, all 90 minutes, he bullies the shit out of him. He knows how to use his body. That's not the point.
Wait, 1 second, timeout. We just got raided, I think.
I
don't know who raided me. Do you know?
Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Big up to our boy Lewis. Thank you for the raid, Lewis, man. Much appreciated as always. Guys, it's over 191 of you guys in here. You might as well subscribe and get me to 1.9k if you can. So please,
you guys hooked it up yesterday. You guys got to hook it up today for
23. So yeah, I'm
75.
Yeah, I'm literally, guys, 23 away from 1.9k. So if you want to help me out, please do so, man. Thank you very much, guys. La Liga is superior league. Okay, come on, EPL, man. He is superior league in terms of talent, not talent, but experience and like thinking. But yeah, Ahmed, you talk about Sterling. You've now backed him. Yeah, because I have data for Sterling. I have 28 years of data for Raheem Sterling. There's 28 years of data. That's like me saying, oh, Ahmed, why are you not backing Megatron? I'm not going to back Megatron because every time I've read Transformers, he's lost. Like, why am I going to back him? Why am I going to back him? You know what I mean? Like, come on. That's like me saying, oh, Ahmed, you know, again, this is like, you know, but why are you not backing the villain for? Why are you not backing the villain? Because I know the hero's going to win at the end of the day. What type of story is this? Come on, man.
I gotta give a different opinion. I feel like I'm not as negative as Joey, bro. I feel like everything is lining up to where I think Victor has to come in. It makes too much sense, bro. Like, we got the reports that they want Victor. They want Cassidy.
I've been saying that for 2.5 months.
They're looking at Chalobah, but this is my thing, though. Is Chelsea knows that they're going to have to accept it on our terms. It's down to Napoli and Victor, like, realizing the reality of the situation. They do not have the leverage. They do not have the control. And that's why I think it's going to take so long.
As much Victor as Napoli. really.
No, it's both because Victor, bro. If Victor, what's gonna happen is what Victor's gonna come to the last week of the window and be like, my only option is to go to Chelsea on whatever terms
Oh
they want,
my
or I'm staying at
god.
Napoli. That's
What
it,
is
bro.
going on, bro? That was crazy.
I
That
mean,
is a
the
crazy.
terms though, the terms
Mhm.
aren't as because it's gonna be a loan.
Mm.
But the whole thing that has to happen is we have to find some type of way to fit an obligation that would be suitable. It has to be an obligation that's suitable for us and them. And
But that's what
that's
I
where my
mean.
issue is because I
Joe,
think we're both too stubborn. I think ADL's too
Mhm.
stubborn, and I think we're too stubborn. To
You know what the
even get
reality
this
is gonna
shit done.
be? I'll just say this quickly. Yeah, the reality is gonna be, you know, Iqbal is probably gonna have to step in, or Bowley's gonna have to step in because I'm
100%.
telling you right now, bro. I
These
don't know if you
directors
saw
can't
the
get it
report.
done,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I don't like Abdi Has. If you put in the report, do let me know. Yeah, because I've started it. But like they're telling me this that we're playing poker against ADL. The directors are playing poker against ADL. Bro, these guys are gonna fold. They're
Bro, they're
losing the
playing.
money. They're
That's
losing
what
all the
I'm saying.
leverage.
That's what
They're
I'm
losing the
saying.
leverage. So like,
Bro, if we fold, that's us giving him the money.
We're not
That's
folding, bro.
us
We're not
folding.
folding.
well,
That's what I'm saying. We're not
okay, bro.
folding. We're too stubborn to fold
Uh,
That's what I'm
into that.
saying. We're not folding. The guarantee is what I'm telling you is that it's way more likely that they're going to fold. You can call them summer every want, but you cannot go into a season with a striker who doesn't want to be there that you cannot afford to pay because they don't have any European competitions. They have a coach
mm.
who's pissed off because he didn't get the signings that he wanted. And like Napoli needs to move people on. They need to get the wages off the books. You think that they're going to move into a season with that? They're not, bro. So I'm telling you, in terms of the pressure, they
Bro,
want
you
to see
don't
who
have to
talks.
tell me this. I've been saying this for 2
Yeah.
months. You do not have to tell me
Yeah, I
this.
didn't
I've
tell
been
us this,
saying
bro.
all this for 2 fucking months. Okay?
Oh my-
I've been saying this for 2 goddamn months that this shit was gonna happen. Before anybody else had even a glimpse of this fucking happening, I've been saying this shit for 2 fucking months. And
My
I
God.
don't believe that these sporting directors have the balls to actually negotiate this fucking contract, this loan obligation.
They
So
can't
it
do it, bro.
actually
They can't
happens.
do it. They can't
They
do it,
don't
yeah, bro.
have the balls,
They're
bro.
not doing it, but that's what I'm saying though. It's gonna
Don't
go.
have the balls to do it.
It's not
Yeah,
even the balls, bro. It's not even the balls, bro. You know what
I
it is?
mean, it
It's the
takes
intelligence.
cojones to
It's
negotiate.
They don't got
it's
the
just the
know-how.
intelligence. It's the intelligence, bro. They probably don't
Now,
even
I
have.
don't know if
They're not
it's
thinking like us,
intelligence.
bro.
It's balls,
I'll
bro.
be
No,
real.
half of negotiation, bro. Half of negotiation. I work in fucking sales. I'm clocking out right now. Like, you're gonna talk to me about negotiation?
I'm
Like,
not talking about negotiation, bro. I'm just saying that I
like
feel like I feel like they're not that intelligent, though. That's the issue for me. Maybe that's just the me.
I don't know about intelligence. I mean, to me, they don't have
There
the
we go.
cojones to get this.
Big up Abdi
fucking
Has, by the way. Yeah, this is it. Chelsea are in a game of poker of Napoli. Chelsea want Lukaku's full 37 million release cost paid, but Napoli may wait to see if Chelsea start softens. Chelsea would take Osimhen on loan despite being expected to sign Omoridion if a deal could be struck. And this actually happened, of course, earlier on today. I think it was around about 3:30, 4:30 in the UK. I'm not sure what time it is for you guys, but it is what it is. I think they do have the balls to get who they want. It's just they really don't want to. Oh, okay, fair enough.
If they didn't want Victor, why did you go get Victor Light?
Oh my,
Victor Light is crazy.
it's crazy. Victor Light is crazy. I can't lie.
What do you want me to fucking say? Like, this is people keep on telling me this stupid bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? He's the same exact player Victor was 5 years ago. He's the same fucking guy. He's literally the same fucking guy. He missed chances. He was good aerially. He was good in link-up play. The same fucking guy that Victor was 5 years ago is this guy. Like, what do you want me to say? It's the same. Yo, if you going for one guy, right, and the one guy says it's too expensive, okay, it's too expensive. Well, you're gonna go change the entire idea? No, you don't change the entire idea. You go get someone that's the same exact shit. That's what they did. They went and got someone that's the same exact shit, but 5 years younger. That's what happened. Bro, I'm willing to. I'm going.
To be fair, though, you know what? I didn't deep that Samu and him were quite similar. You know, I didn't even decide to. I didn't even
They went for the
decide to
same
do a
profile.
comparison. I didn't even decide to. I was just thinking. You know what I thought about Samu? I was just thinking about Samu in terms of bro, because I was thinking. You know, I was comparing them both. I wasn't even comparing Samu and Osimhen. To be honest, it actually did not even come to my mind.
Guy. They're 5 years younger. Victor was the same fucking player. 5 years ago.
I think,
Victor
hold
was-
up,
I've been
Joey,
watching
but
this
at
guy
the end
for
of this,
I've
you
been
think we're
watching
not
this
getting
guy
Victor,
for
right?
so
Hold up.
long,
At the
bro.
end of this,
That's
you think we're not getting Victor?
Yes.
Is that like your conclusion?
Yeah,
At the
me
end
and
of this, we
Joey
are
are
not getting
unanimous.
Victor.
Yeah. Yeah, me
I
and
just
me
don't
and-
believe these fucking. I don't believe this fucking ownership group has the fucking cojones to get this shit done.
From
And the worst part about it,
well, that's
the
why I
worst-
think that's the
the
point we
worst
disagree. I
part
think we
about
agree
it
on
is
everything.
we're gonna
except the
end up with
conclusion.
Lukaku. We're gonna be stuck with fucking
No
Lukaku.
Please
shot,
stay
bro.
with
That's
Lukaku.
gonna
no
be the
shot.
worst
I'll
part.
be honest with you, boys.
I'm
Boys,
telling you right
you're
now,
crashing out.
boys.
You're crashing
I'm
out, boys.
telling you right
No,
now.
I
That's
feel
the
crashing
yeah,
out.
worst
no.
of
Like
it.
my
You're
thing is like
crashing out.
it's
The
like,
worst of it's
I-
coming, bro.
no. This is my thing, Joey. Is like I think we disagree. I think we have to get Victor because I don't think there's any world in which we literally
Bro, we
don't get
disagree.
Victor and
We
we
don't
still have
disagree,
Lukaku on the books.
'Cause
Like
I've
if
been
that
saying
happens,
we need
it's
to get
such a
Victor for 2
monumental,
months.
colossal fuck up that I can't even like. I
That
can't even
is
imagine.
that
it.
is you know
Like I can't even
generational
imagine
L.
it.
Generational L, by the way.
It's like
Generational.
it's not even generational, bro. It's a millennial L, bro. Like we're talking 1,000-year L. Like this will never
Oh
be again
my
seen for
god.
1,000 years, bro. We have
Oh
all the
my
leverage, we
god.
have everything, and they somehow don't get it through. That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna happen. It has to, bro.
Literally,
If
imagine this, bro.
If Bali's gonna
Lukaku
come
in the
in,
dressing room. The young players. Oh
oh
my
my god,
god.
no, bro, we can't do.
You
That's
know,
what
I
I'm saying.
mean,
It's not happening, bro.
and you know the accent he's gonna do too. You know the accent that Lukaku's gonna do. Oh, you tripping, dog? You know what I mean? That's all.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
please,
I'm
please.
nah,
Yo,
but I
don't get
hate
me
when he
upset.
does
Don't
that,
get me
bro.
upset, bro. You
Bro.
already get. Ooh, bro, don't piss me off.
By
yo.
the way, guys, I just want to let you know I'm 10 away from 1.9k. If you want to
Welcome
keep on
to the
subscribing,
reality
please
of
do
what
so, man.
these sporting directors really is, bro.
10 away
That's
from
what-
welcome
1.9k.
to
So
the
help me get
reality
me
of
that.
it.
Thank you.
That's the reality of it, bro.
It's because
Alright?
it's because
Even
we
if
got
we-
Tweedledum and we got Tweedledummer as
Bro,
sporting
bro,
directors. This is my issue,
that-
bro.
I've been saying this on my channel for the last 3 days. Okay, I'm not even mad about Omoridion. I'm not even that mad about not getting Victor. I am furious, fucking furious, if they do not get Lukaku off the books. I am furious. Okay, that is like absolutely zero fucking reason. Absolutely zero reason that should happen. Zero.
I agree. By
okay.
the way, I do not trust Lukaku around those youngsters, bro.
I told you guys.
Yo, that's
I'm
crazy,
pissed.
by the
I'm
way.
just
That could be
saying,
taken
bro.
out of context. That's
Ahmed,
No,
crazy.
that's
What was
bro.
the
He gonna be
first
on
that
like,
came out of my
bro, like,
Ahmed,
Yeah,
what
go
was
ahead.
the first words that came out of my mouth when you asked me how am I doing today?
I know you weren't happy, bro. You weren't happy, bro. But the thing is, though, I remember when I was telling you, like on Monday, bro, my percentages for Lukaku was like 40-60. No, so Osimhen was 40-60, 40% yes, 60% no. Like, when this Omoridion deal happened, I was like, bro, the chances are dwindling. Like, Omoridion, I said this to like you guys before, or before you guys came in. You know, like when you're wearing a suit, you got everything on already. All you need to do, yeah, if you're going like to a wedding, just put the bow on it, bro. This
Yeah.
transfer for us for Omoridion is like almost like the bow on top of our transfers, bro. Like if you deep it for in terms of
Bro.
incomings, like the outgoings, bro, we know we still need to do a lot more Chalobah, etc., that they're trying to do.
this window
right?
cannot be that bad. Like I refuse to believe that this is gonna be.
Brother,
like,
man,
it's
listen. Start
insane,
sometimes, bro. It's time to start believing. It's time to start believing, Haji, as they always say, man. Listen, man, it can always get worse. It can always get worse, man. Hey,
Yo,
that's
Samu
all.
wants Lukaku. Yo,
This guy, I know who he is. You know, he also does the Kukure impression because, like, he knows I'm not a big fan of Kukure too, by the way. So big up to him. I think Samuel gets sold to Napoli. There's no way that's gonna happen, man. There's no way that's gonna happen.
it's not happening.
Who the hell said keep Megan the Stallion? Listen, chill out, bro. Chill, bro. No need to take paracetamol for the sporting director's headache. They are the ones that will make their decisions on the outgoings. Yeah, make sure to
Nah, I
smash the
just
likes.
smoke weed, bro. That's the difference.
Yes, fair enough.
I'm just trying.
Guys,
I'm just trying. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm not getting upset until the transfer window.
no one need to get
Like,
upset, bro.
I'm just trying to keep a cool head until the transfer window's done, bro. That's
No,
crazy. By the way, that's crazy. We pulled up, cheeks out, bow tie on, bro. Please,
bro,
don't
this
do
is
not let us
not. This
pull
is
up to the.
we're not male strippers here, man. Okay, chill out, bro. Can you be
We're
honest?
not pulling up
Like,
to the
come on.
stadium game like strippers, bro. Stop,
Imagine
bro. We need
Samu and
Victor.
Lukaku from front tee. Oh my god, bro. That is
Imagine.
mad, you know.
You mean
you
you
know
mean
who
have
that
a
reminds me
nightmare?
of? That would be like Watford.
Nah,
That would be
Lukaku's
like, you know,
never
Watford.
coming back into this team. Let's get
Yeah,
it,
he's
not
not.
get it twisted.
No, he's
he's
not,
playing. He's playing Premier League 2 next year.
Exactly. Yeah, he's playing EPL 2, bro. Or he's not even gonna play PL 2. They'll just probably tell him, you know what, stay. We're gonna train and just do nothing in it. We'll just give you like a fake injury to play, by the way. But we move. But guys, listen. 40 minutes in here, bro. It's been going crazy. We've been giving that content, as I always say. I am 11 away from 1.9k. So make sure to subscribe, bro. And make sure to subscribe to RSM. RSM, you put your link in the comments. Can pin it in the chat for you. That's how I always do for my guy Joey too. Every time there will be anger after transfer windows closed as things stand as if things can be resolved. Then the issue is Awani. What I would say to that, yeah, and this is my opinion. The problem you're gonna have with that take, my brother, is that think about it like this. You know, when you were going to the transfer window, we knew, yeah, this season had to be the top 4 season. I know every
Be
person in the
right
chat
back,
agrees with me.
Ahmed. Don't kick me out. I'll be right back.
No, don't worry, bro. I'm gonna put you in the background, yeah? That's all. That's it. So literally, as I said to you guys before, RSM agrees with me, everyone in chat I know agrees with me. We knew we had to get top 4 this season. There's no denying that, by the way. Yeah, it's like it's not even if buts, maybe we must get top 4, right? We brought in Maresca. I was a bit like, okay, I'm just gonna have to roll with that punch, right? Okay, it is what it is. We're gonna have to give him the chance, whatever he needs to do to make it happen, right? We'll do that, right?
Some
Then
of these people don't listen in the chat. They're just like,
and then we started go looking for targets. I think we brought in Renato. Who was the first guy you brought in? If we're toasting on a free, I was thought, you know what? That's a cheeky deal. I like that deal. I can see how that works. We then brought in Renato Vega. I was like, you know what? Not to you, but again, I can see it. I know they're doing this little thing model. Okay, fair enough. Then we started doing the Elise thing, and I was thinking, oh, this makes sense. This actually can help our team a lot more. If you want to play Palmer centrally, does that for you, and Cuckoo maybe on the left too. Like it was working for me. And then they were like, bro, no 0 piece. You know what I mean? We can't give you that contract. So it was at the end of the day, and plus the transfer. So we were like, okay, time to move on. Then we went on to then there was these fake links or these hype up links for Nico Williams, a guy we were never gonna buy because we're not gonna pay his wages.
Hold up, Ahmed. It was we were interested in, we were dreaming of, we were
Yes,
monitoring.
monitoring him. You know what I mean? We did the groundwork on him. You know what I mean? We did the groundwork on him too. You know what I mean?
Every adjective you can think of is what we were for Nico Williams, bro.
Bro, remember for 3 weeks, bro, we were just talking. For weeks, we were just hitting the. You know what I mean?
We were stalking. We were infatuated. We were in love with a dream, like bro.
Yes, bro. We were saying every superlative, for this brother. We were saying every single superlative to this brother, and we didn't get him.
I can't lie.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was annoying me, by the way, because I remember being Jerry again annoyed, by the way, when he came into my stream on one, I think it was like 2 Mondays ago, when we were like, oh, why is he talking about this guy, man? Every time he just talk about him,
every other
Nicky
tweet.
Williams. Bro, it's always him. And then, you know what made the worst of this? Remember, they were talking about Chelsea
operational Elise.
They were in love with Elise too. And then, I said Martin Luther King vibes. That is actually crazy.
That's
by
crazy.
The way.
I got a dream, bro. We're in the mud, bro.
And that's what I'm saying, Lucas. Bro, they didn't believe us, bro. They didn't believe in us. I was saying, bro, Madueke gonna be over 1 more season. We might as well, bro. If he's gonna be a bench player, let him hold bench and have at least
let him make movies in the Conference League. That's what we were all saying.
Yes. And then obviously now Osimhen, they were, again, when those reports came here for Osimhen, I said to Joey, when the Osimhen news came in, at the same time as the Omoridion was getting close, it felt like a little bit of PR to me personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said
on a personal level, it was a bit like, seems a little bit PR-ish, Omoridion and was it called Thingy? And even though I did believe the news was legit, and I was like, that's why it is. That's why for me, I never really believed the Osimhen stuff. Even if it does happen, okay, I'll put my hands up. But I never truly believed it, bro. What's gonna happen? That's why I made a bet with Joey that we're gonna bring in Omoridion and not Osimhen. So hey,
I still think
I don't mind paying my bets.
There's no
way.
But
that's why the point I'm trying to make, Joey, is that's why I made the bet with you, because I didn't actually believe the Osimhen stuff was gonna happen on a personal level. Okay. Someone's asked me a question. But listen, bro, Chalobah, let's talk a little bit about this. Before I actually go to Chalobah, I'll give you the floor, RSM. If Osimhen does not happen and this window ends how it is, how would you rate it? That's the question.
The window?
Yes.
Yeah, very low, because as was reported, apparently the whole sporting directors, this was like the 4th window out of a 4-window plan. Let's look at our team at the end of this window. At the end of the 4-window plan they had, bro.
Satisfaction of a 3.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If I look at it in a bubble, right? No context, this window would probably be 4-3, right? But in the context that this is supposed to be the last window out of a 4-window plan, this is ass. This is awful. We made no signings in key positions. You look at our team, we still have our center backs. Like, look at the way they're playing, bro. They need somebody of experience. They need somebody to call stuff out. That's what it is. They're kids. You saw how different it was when you have one person in the defense, like just calling stuff out, compared to City versus Real Madrid, just having one person. And the thing is, bro, it's a one or a two. Like, it's that bad right now because this is supposed to be like the final window, like you said, the bow right on the window plan, and we're stepping into City with the bow on, cheeks out. This is bad, bro.
Let me ask
This
you
is not
something,
good.
bro.
What's up?
Let me ask you something.
I'm listening, bro.
The plan was always at the end of this window, a striker and a winger, right?
Yes, sir.
What if the winger is Oscar Bob?
I don't think it's gonna happen though. Again, like
Yeah, I agree.
after.
I mean, if it was,
Let
all
me
right,
give you
hypothetical.
context now. Let me give
Oh,
you
okay.
context. Let
Okay,
me
give me the context.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Alvarez is being sold. Okay. We
Mhm.
all know Alvarez is being sold. He's moving on to Atletico Madrid.
Yes,
There
sir.
was reports today that was saying that instead of going and getting a striker, they would go and get another winger. So if they are going to go get another winger, Bob would be the player that they would sell because he's the one that's the profit in the end.
So you think this is gonna be like a Palmer thing, where out of nowhere, like silently behind the scenes, he's having a talk with like Pep?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Okay. I'm not saying anything's going to happen. I'm not saying none of it. I'm just saying, what if we end up with a winger?
I'd be a bit happier.
I think it depends on who it is, though. I would have to say.
I gave you Bob as the.
If it's Oscar Bob again,
I'm giving you
Oscar
Bob as the winger of like the winger of the
That's coming in.
The only name that's really been linked. Let's just to be honest, as a winger, like he's really the only one that's left that's been linked.
Yeah. City did side Savinho. You know, I could see it. It would, man. But again, bro, like we're betting on so much potential. Like if he bangs, if he doesn't bang when he hits Chelsea.
No, but like
I don't know how I'd feel about it.
We've already seen this guy play in the Premier League, and he's done well in the Premier League, right? Like I expect Bob to bang, right? Like there's not.
Are you asking me like what I would rate it if we got Bob? What I would rate it if I got Bob? Is that what you're asking?
If we got Bob as like the last,
Mm-hmm.
we said that we were going to get two players. Mm-hmm. Everyone told me we were. That's what they said. They're getting two players.
Key signings. Yep.
I'm using Bob as like the example just because it's the only one we've been linked with. But who's elite? Everyone keeps on talking to me about.
Yes, there's no elite wingers we can get.
What wingers in the world are elite?
We talked about this on Joey's stream last night. There is no wingers right now that are obtainable. Elite wingers that are obtainable. It's just not happening. We missed out on Elise, and that was it. No one else is on the table.
You know what, bro? I gave Jackie Clark a shout out to myself, by the way. I said Jackie Clark 4 weeks ago, and I was getting cooked for saying a Sunderland player, by the way. So, hey, I did say Jack Clark, but Jack Clark's youth again. You know what I mean? He had like similar numbers to Somerville, by the way, ironically. But hey, that's what happens when you FM scout, man. FM legend. You know, another FM legend. If they get Oscar Bob, then it softens the low blow. It softens it a bit, yeah. But then I think with Bob, you know what's going to happen with him, sadly, is that people are going to then be like, putting the same level of like, you know, expectation that you had with like Palmer. But they were like, this guy has to explode for us straight away.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Why if he's a contributor? You see what I'm saying? Because in the end, we have Palmer, and if he's a contributor on top of Palmer, it's a.
But do you expect? I think the question I'd have to ask everyone: do you expect him to do? Do you expect Palmer to do just as good as he did last time? That's the first question I would ask.
And I don't see why not. What
performance?
No, not performance. Yes. Not performance. Sorry, not performance. But
GNA.
Like, GNA. That's what I'm asking for. Yes.
Bro, but it's like, bro, it's so fickle. You can't say that, like,
because the reason why I think he's definitely gonna go slightly down in the sense that, in my personal opinion, they're gonna start doubling them up now. Last season,
100%.
Right now, so this season,
but if you get other players, you can't.
That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. So, but the thing is, yeah, that once you got in Cuckoo right now, right, who I think is gonna obviously help the burden.
Yes.
Jackson will help the burden. So those three, I agree. But the moment what's gonna happen is, yeah, but then obviously what's gonna happen with teams? They're gonna block that middle block and then the right hand side, and then it's gonna leave whoever's gonna be our left winger 1v1. The issue that we have, yeah, is that then it's Sterling
1v1 20 times a game, bro.
You know what I mean? That's what's good, because like I feel like that's what's probably what teams are going to do now if you don't bring in.
Okay, but you see how key it was then. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if it plays out the way that you're saying, it looks even worse that we weren't able to get a winger.
Yes.
Like because if you have
Because me and Lucas Costa can see a winger right away and say that guy is going to be good. Like literally, you can see it in like the qualities he has: first touch, take on capabilities, passing,
Yes.
even his shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we get Bob,
all
at
the
least it
abilities
gives.
you need to be a successful winger in this league. So like if Bob is what we end up with, say it's not Victor and it's Bob. Okay, what's the window rated? And let's say Bob or any winger of that can support us right now. Maybe it's a left winger, right? A winger that can support us right now. What would that window look like? Omoridion, KDH, Tosin, and then the Bob or left winger. What would that window be rated at that point?
I would still say 6, 7 out of 10. 6 or 7 out of 10.
I just like I can't
That's
give it
the same number you were gonna give if it was Victor Ahmed.
My thing is,
yes, but you know me, bro. I want to win over Osimhen. So
yeah, he said that. He said that.
I've said that
for me
before.
personally, bro. Like again, like I can't give the window higher than a 5 if Lukaku isn't off the books. That's where it stands for me. I can't, bro.
I mean, you're telling me, bro.
Yes,
yeah,
he
no,
is beautiful
that's
game,
what it
bro.
is. Like I would have to give it. I would upgrade it from like maybe a 2 to a 4. If Lukaku's off the books and we get Bob, I'd be down to go for a 6. 6 out of 10. I could see it.
I think Reece James not attacking and the opposing attackers not having the track back, so he's fresh when he's attacking, he's killing us. Fair enough, but I feel like you could make the same argument that maybe we don't have Gusto there too. Because when you had Gusto there attacking, I would also argue that too. So again, maybe just the overlapping thing is
but
key.
this is the thing too, is like if they double up on Palmer and we have an actual winger, that means that the winger is free now. If they double up on Palmer,
that's the whole point. That's the whole point I made.
Yeah, the winger could give an overlap, and now now we have a dangerous play. But bro, if the thing is like if it's Nani on that overlap, it depends on what type of game he's having. That's how it is with Nani.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. CB has to be addressed, acquired, and keeper. Oh, we're definitely going to talk about our CBs, by the way. Actually, it's a little bit later on because the CB stuff, bro. Oh my lord, bro. It's not looking great.
I don't know. I think we're at Summer Surfer. I think we're being a little harsh on Jorgensen. He had some good moments and he had the one bad moment. But the one bad moment.
By the way,
I think we need to realize. I've said this before. We have to realize that Jorgensen is what he's been brought for. What has Jorgensen actually been brought for?
Yeah, but that not even that, Ahmed. That line yesterday, like if the line is gonna be as high as it is, he has to be where as it was, right? If he has to be like out of his 6-yard line,
he has to be higher up because he has to kick that. If the ball goes over the top of the defense,
and like as much as that's the case, that's why Maresca yesterday we can get to it, but that's why Maresca yesterday said that's not necessarily on Jorgensen, that's on our back line not being too far forward. Like
fair enough. Jorgensen was playing have his feet. You can argue that we didn't address needs during the transfer window, but no one can judge until several windows have passed, and we can assess the players brought since they are all young. But the issue is,
I guess the other thing that you could do if you put it in a perspective, right? It's let's say that the window. Put Varna's tweet up, right? Put Varna's tweet up. Let's say this is the window, right? Right here. This is our window right here. All right. How does this window look against the rest of the Premier League? Does that raise this rating?
Worse. It's definitely worse than Villa's, for example. I'll say worse than Villa's.
I would agree to that. I think against Tottenham is better than Tottenham.
Better than Tottenham. Huh?
Wait, let me ask you: is it worse than Villa's? Did they didn't replace? Oh yeah, they did. Philogene.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. No. I think Villa reinforced well.
And plus, they're trying to get João Felix over the line too.
Totally forgot about.
Worse. Yeah, better than Tottenham for sure. Tottenham is literally
better than Tottenham. Even Newcastle, I think we've just done as good, if not slightly better. I would argue.
Man U, what are you saying about Man U? What are y'all thinking?
I have to wait and see right now. If they get the other guys they get, I think
it's just, and stuff.
They might be averaging out in my personal opinion because I feel like they've just rebuilt what they've lost basically. So,
West Ham.
But then West
Ham has had an okay window.
They've had an okay window. Okay. But then if you look at the remaining 3, which is obviously Man City, they've got basically
Savio.
Yeah, and they
still have a solid spine. Same thing with
they brought back Cancelo.
Yeah, same thing with Liverpool. Say you can
That's
even make
right,
the same
Joey,
argument
that's
with
right.
That
over
might be a
Arsenal.
minus on Liverpool. They brought back Cancelo for City. Like that might be a minus for them.
Mm,
We'll see. We'll see.
But
we'll
that's
see.
still a totally different thing.
So we just
I
moving from.
still think we probably have second or third best window in the whole Premier League.
Adam, I asked
I
Ahmed,
think.
do you
Go
go
ahead.
ahead,
Go
bro?
ahead.
Let
No,
me
no,
finish
no, go
it
ahead.
for you to comment. Ahmed, you don't want Jao for us on the left wing? No, Jao Felix again.
No.
Best case scenario again. I need to let people understand the thing about the old days. They're the old days, and that's his football style. Thank you very much. Villa, West Ham, Villa have upgraded. I would agree to.
Well,
I think
I think even with the Lit and
Mm.
Mazraoui, we're probably like we're still third or fourth. Like I
Yeah.
don't I don't think West Ham's window is that much better than ours. I'm gonna
No.
be honest with you.
No.
Like they didn't get any real needle movers. If you guys are
Mhm.
thinking Nicholas Fulkrug is gonna be a needle mover in this league, not.
No,
Like,
he's gonna be a decent striker, but he's not gonna be. I think a
They
needle
didn't
mover.
really replace any of the center backs yet, and that's
Wow.
been a big key area that they've been needing. And they
Mhm.
got a backup like, yeah, they did sign a better striker. I'll give you that. But they
He's
didn't
definitely
sign
better than Antonio. That's for sure.
any of the
Yeah.
other areas that they needed to address. Just ask Mike's, bro. Mike's is
Yeah.
Ask Mike, man. Mike says it himself. There's other areas they need right back, they need center back. Like they got, they got Kilman.
I also
The
think it's
thing
like
is, yeah, go ahead, bro.
no. I say it's also just like tough to rate it because I think it's weird how strong we are in some aspects of the team and just weird how weak we are in others. Like I think
Mhm.
left back, right back, Cucurella, Gusto, Reese. I think that's super solid. But then we go to our wingers, who should be overlapping. We got
Mhm.
Sterling, Mudryk, Madueke. Like it's rough because like some parts of the team work so well.
Yes.
Like I think for example, last in the game against Real Madrid, we saw how good our midfield can be. Like people swapped into the midfield and it was just as good. Like I think that's super key. I think midfield
Yep.
like we're completely done. We're completely solid. But bro, our attack and the center backs and the wingers leave so much to be desired.
I mean, I don't know about like I can't really say anything about the strikers yet because I haven't seen our strikers yet. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen you this entire preseason.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Palmer. That's our best winger. And
Yes.
I think you have to
He's not playing.
eventually play Nkuku on the left. Like I think you
Mm.
have to eventually have that happen.
That's just, I feel like that's just have to be a given. By the way, it's just gonna have to be a given.
It's
gotta
too
be
much
a given.
GNA to like leave him
Just
on the
because
bench.
there's too much, not unfortunately for him, there's just too much congestion in what we have in the midfield for him to be playing in that half space like that. Like, unfortunately, that's just the case. And the other players are going to be more willing to cover ground. I know you're going to be willing to cover ground in Cuckoo, but let's just have you cover the wing. Like, we don't need you to be covering the midfield. Like, that's
Fair
just
enough.
the true. That's just the true nature of it.
Yeah.
Like.
We got to
I-
avoid NTK, by the way.
I think that Cucurella will help this defense a lot, though. Like the insertion of Cucurella into this defense, like not having to have Gusto. I'm not. Every time
Listen,
I
Naturalini's a troll, Summer Surfer, bro.
He's
You
a
need to
troll,
understand
I'm
bro.
that.
trying to
It is what it
ignore
is.
Naturalini. I'm gonna have a resolution to try to ignore Naturalini, bro. If I
Fair
ignore him, then he won't be a part of my life. He won't be a part of nothing. I'm just gonna ignore
Oh
Naturalini.
my god.
I don't know why I haven't blocked this guy yet, but here we are.
I just want to say quickly, guys, before we continue on to the next topic. 1 hour in already. Listen, make sure to like, share, subscribe, keep subscribing, keep liking. I am let me see quickly. 8 away from 1.9k. Oh,
Come on, 8 people, man.
Bro, we guys gotta
8
get
people
this one.
Listen, 8 people away from
Subscribe,
1.9k.
bro.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to help me out. As always, it's been a pleasure to have you.
Ahmed's almost there, bro. We almost got Ahmed the 2K. He's been working hard, man.
Hey, man, big up, man. Thanks, bro. Much appreciated.
Bro
I think
comes into every stream I'm on to what I'm talking. Everywhere I go, I see this little fucking bitch motherfucker in the chat with his stupid haircut.
okay.
Like
he's got God. You're gonna hate God at you, bro. So to God, whenever you watch him now.
Hold on. I already dislike
if you
Garnacho.
put
I'm a
that
hater.
haircut
bro.
on your,
Oh
as your
my God.
avatar, you got a dumb haircut too. I know that for a fact.
Oh,
If that's your
my God.
avatar, that you got a dumbass haircut too. Straight up.
Bro,
That-
Lucas, the thing is, like, he
Right
stands
up.
Garnacho because he knows it'll get people triggered. He's bait. It's pure bait. Every time Nacho Link says something, it's bait, bro. It is what it is. He's an elite
Fair
troll.
enough. All right, we expect some improvement on offense, but my goodness, I think Maresca will fix our defense fast. Oh, great segue. I love the segue,
Excellent.
Awani. So listen, let me bring this up really quickly. Give me one moment.
Yeah.
So this is the Maresca quotes that came out last night in regards to our defense. He says, "We are trying to drop the defense line a little bit, usually about 4 or 5 centimeters, just to have some advantage. Last year, we already conceded many goals with this problem. Hopefully, we can solve it very soon." Maresca then goes on to say, "We are working on defensive line so high. It's a habit from last year." And he then goes on to say, "Defensively, we have some problems. We need to adjust. Offensively, once again, we create 6 or 7 chances. The problem for me is defensively, we need to improve. Not just the defensive line, but all the team." So that's what he's basically been saying. What? Obviously, listen, you and all of us here have been really critical, obviously, yesterday, when we were on Joey's show about the fact that the defensive line was really high, and we've been wondering why is that the case. And the fact that we're hearing from Maresca himself that he's been advocating heavily to the players, reduce that line, but they're actually doing it themselves, is really kind of like weird to me. It's like, are you not listening to the manager? Is it just a thing of like, force of habit? Because even under even under Poch, are we playing the high line under Poch?
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's because I'm not really remembering the games from last season per se, but do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we played a pretty high line against.
We played a pretty high. I mean, that's why we even had Gallagher like literally pressing and leaving the midfield wide open. So
Yeah.
we were high up the pitch trying to win the ball in the opposing third. Like that was the game plan most matches.
I don't think he
Yeah,
was blaming Poch though. It's just habits.
He's
from
not
last
blaming
year.
Poch.
He's just
that's
trying
the
to
thing,
find a reason why. He's like, bro, I'm not telling him to do this. I have
Yeah.
no clue why they're doing it. Maybe Poch told
Yes.
them to do it, and they saw that. He's just trying to like.
No, I
trying
don't
to
think
find a-
he's even talking about Poch RSM. I think what he's saying is that last season, they were playing this similar style. They haven't, moved on to the style that I'm asking for, essentially. He's not even blaming the
Yeah.
previous gaffer. Yeah, that's what he's saying, right? He's saying they continuously playing the old style. I need them to get into the habit of playing my style of play, essentially, right? Which is, reducing the backline. And again,
Well, bro,
he's right.
If you tell me now, right? If those two lines are 4 or 5 meters back,
Yes,
both
it
those
saves
goals
us.
don't go in.
Exactly.
Jorgensen gets to the ball. Jorgensen gets to the ball. It's that
And
simple.
also, bro,
That's what I'm saying.
it allows
Both
the
those goals don't go in. Like both
Yeah.
both of the goals that we have that happened in that last game.
And even one of the goals, it literally could have just been saved by Badiashile. Like that game, like the scoreline, bro. It's about the performance more than the scoreline.
Exactly. And also, we need to also realize, and I'm gonna say it like this,
we don't have
our defenders
right
are
now.
our defenders are so what's it called? What's the word I'm looking? Slow. Like they're not the paciest lads. You know what I mean in the building, right? So there's a reason why we're dropping the 4 to 5 meters for them. Because the moment, bro, we get
Bro,
caught.
we had
that high.
you have the sassy Thiago in that back
Yes.
line, bro. Yeah, you dropping back 4 or 5 meters, bro. They ain't got the pace to get there.
Yes, that's the thing. And like I feel like again, more than likely a scenario is gonna occur where maybe Tosin's gonna have to play there, or even Disasi.
See, Ted Lang exactly said it, bro. Ted Lang, Silva and Disasi. That's why we dropped the line. They were getting cooked on that counter, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, people forget, bro. Do you remember the way that Buddy Shield was getting cooked against Liverpool with that line? Do people remember that, bro? My goodness me,
dude. I think Body.
They put him in the walk, bro. He was getting stir fried. Crazy.
The thing is, bro, Disasi in the wide areas is not actually
The thing with Disasi is he's slow in the wide areas, but unlike Cole, he's willing to put his body in and shove him off the ball.
It's like he actually has like a understanding of what he's supposed to do as a defender. And use the sideline as your friend. The sideline's your fucking friend.
Exactly.
Colwell never uses the sideline as his friend. Never.
Yes.
He always lets the guy come inside when he's at the byline.
Bro, do you know what's worrying me? I've said this before. Yeah, not so. Both Badi Show and Disasi, and I was saying this in stream yesterday as well. Bro, the lack of defensive awareness or like defensive alarmness, there's no alarm going off, bro.
Communication, that's all communication, bro.
No, but
and Levi Colwell, Baichi and Levi Colwell need to be speaking to each other at the back line for that to not happen.
But I feel like they also just need to like look like they need to scan a little bit more because like I was rewatching because by the way, if anybody wants to see the match again, the whole thing was uploaded to the Chelsea YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the match again, because I was watching the match over and I was looking at the goal and like they did anytime there was a ball going over, they looked at the ball, but they never looked behind them to see if there was a runner.
Yeah.
Like if there was a
And
runner
then
running
there
from
would be
midfield,
someone next to him, but that's not the problem, bro. The guy behind you, is supposed to call that there's a runner coming. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to get that call if you see the runner coming and your partner's back is turned.
it's a bit of column A, bit of column B.
You have to have
Yeah.
some type of communication.
Exactly.
And not for nothing, if you move that line back, that whole thing doesn't happen. That ball goes
At least not as
into
often.
Jorgensen's hands in the end.
And
That
I,
line's gonna
yeah.
be about 10 meters away from the
Exactly.
10 meters away from the 18-yard line.
But the thing is, man, again, like hopefully they improve. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. I have to pray. Like, 'cause I feel like we're
Yeah,
not
we
getting
all-
any CBs because, like, listen, you know,
Yo,
I don't
it's
know what's
crazy.
happened with Buddy Show, bro.
4
Man. Buddy
windows
Show
in,
was like
Ahmed just said we gotta pray, brother. He said we
Nah,
gotta pray.
I
We're 4
It's
windows
so
in. He
bad.
said we gotta
I would
pray,
like
bro.
to see Tosin back there, bro.
Yo,
I'd like to see
Bro.
Tosin back in the middle.
I would like to see how Disasi looks as RCB. You know, I think Disasi could actually
okay,
do a
hold
job
on.
as RCB.
So like, hold on. Let me look it up. Let's see. Okay.
So the way I
We
would have
have-
the back line for game one, then, if
Yeah, I was
possible,
about to ask.
if
I was about to ask.
Disasi's
What do you?
available? If we're talking who's available, like if everyone's healthy, right? We obviously
Yeah.
know Reese is not available.
Mhm.
So I would say Gusto, Disasi,
Yep.
Tosin, Cucurella.
Can you repeat that again for me? Sorry.
Gusto, Disasi,
Okay.
Tosin, Cucurella.
Wait, Ahmed, hold up. Hold up? Let me see. Could I share my screen or no?
Of course, bro. Let me know
Yeah,
whenever you're ready. Yeah.
1 second.
Bro, Summer Surfer, bro. These nicknames you got for some of our defenders, bro. It's
I bet.
insane.
I'm sharing my
This is
screen.
bad. Let me
Yeah.
see. Oh, there we go. Lovely.
These are all our options that we have, other than Reese, because he's out for 3. So what are we saying?
Gusto,
So we're
Mhm.
saying is Gusto. All right, Gusto,
Disasi,
Disasi,
Tosin,
Tosin. All right, who else?
Cucurella.
Cucurella. All right.
Interesting.
And then
Gusto goes
this
into
will
the
be our bench.
midfield
Our
at the
bench.
3.
All right, then yeah, and I think again,
Nah, Gusto goes into the midfield.
No, no.
Gusto. Okay.
yeah, Gusto. I think again, I said this before. I think Kukure can do a good job as an LCB role. Tosin can play in the middle for you, and
Got you.
put a lot of more communication there. And then you got Disasi there, who's a good communicator too. And I think you can do a good enough job there, bro, as well. And then you can have Gusto to help him out there if need be. Whenever you know
Yeah.
you're thinking, okay, he's looking a bit cheeky around about there. Come on, get someone in there to do the job for you.
And this is the thing is I've seen Gusto multiple times though. Like if there's a runner loose, he actually like tracks back and tries to get to them.
Exactly, yes.
He like actually runs back. Like if one of the wingers are lazy, which they often are, I've always seen Gusto try and cover and get there quickly. He actually runs back a lot.
You know where it is, though, Thomas Alpha. Listen, honesty is the best policy. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Thiago Silva last season. The issue I always had with him was that he was slowing the pace of the team whenever we were trying to actually play the game. That was the issue I always had with Thiago Silva. Not actually defensively.
I know.
Yeah,
I know that Cucurella has been awesome in that inverted midfield role, but until Reese comes back, that's just the position he's going to have to play.
You think?
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Like, if it was my choice, like it's not that we're calling for Disasi, but like if it's my choice and Reese isn't there, I don't want to put Wesley Fofana there just yet. Like a first game in the season against Manchester City, like I really don't want to play. Yeah, I know if this, God forbid, this team plays a high line. This back line plays a high line. God forbid
this high line. This is my thing too. Is like, and this is the one problem that you were starting to see at the end of that 5-game run, is that sometimes like Cucurella, especially he's not the one inverting. He still likes to drift centrally.
Yes.
He mindlessly tends to like drift centrally. So what happens if we get this ball comes over here, bro? Like Cucurella's like here. This is my issue, bro. I already see it happening.
They got man.
Do you want the two options we have?
My issue is like, I think for example, like what we were doing before with one of these or something like this was working well before, because I think Reese and for example Tosin, Disasi, whoever's over here, or if it's Gusto here, they're a lot more spatially aware. Like they wouldn't drift in the way Cucurella does. That's my one thing. Like They wouldn't drift in
Well,
the same
Cucurella
way.
is gonna drift in regardless, bro. Right? If he's gonna
Yeah.
drift in regardless, he's gonna be the one inverting.
But no, but
Eventually.
that's what I'm saying. He's saying if Gusto's the one inverting, right? That's what I'm saying. If Gusto's the one for that match, so you have the task of being the one who's always inverted. My issue is Cucurella's gonna naturally just do it. Even though Gusto's already there, he's gonna drift a bit because he tends to do that.
But do you not
That's
think though that do you not think it can be what's it called, positionally conservative? Like, you, if the man tells
I
him
mean,
just
I
stay
would
there,
hope.
don't drift.
If by the way, if he does that, he's starting left back. Like if he does that, then that's exactly what Maresca wants, and that's great. If he's able to
Yeah.
do that, then he would.
I
He's
think
won
he
that
inverts into the midfield once Reese comes back. So that's that
Yes.
whole issue is like it's just
Okay.
a 3-game
Mm.
issue. So I'm not even stressing about it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I think he's Lucas kind of back. Kukure's position actually is decent, but he presses way too high.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. Like, you saw that against times against Spain actually, by the way,
Mhm.
where he would like move really high into like press, and then he would get caught, and then you have to make a recovery run to actually come back to actually
Yeah,
do
that's
a
what I'm
job
saying.
there.
I need to see because that's like last 5
Mm.
games you started to see a bit where he got used to drifting in midfield, so he would drift a bit when somebody else was already in midfield. Then, yeah, the ball would just be left here kind of by itself with the winger.
Yeah, I hear you, Malusi, but again, I think that issue there again comes down to what are the players doing out of position. Like, again, our right back and our right winger and our left winger, by the way, we're not coming back here to defend. Which allows there to be space in these wide areas. By the way, that's what's causing a lot of the wide areas to have space, because Sterling wasn't coming back, Madueke wasn't coming back, right, on defense, and so that allows more space.
Yep.
It's really simple as that, bro.
I mean, I don't know how else we could do it without playing the two.
This line, when it's right here, is getting. This is when we were getting cooked. Right here, we were getting cooked. If it was like right here, goalie's getting to any ball over the top, the goalie's getting there.
Yeah.
But the problem is they were literally right here. They were like this.
Yeah.
Then the ball would get played right here.
Funny enough, Summer Surfer, but me and Joey was actually the one that he wanted Hincape. You know what I mean? And obviously, it hasn't happened.
He's good, bro.
And he's good. You know what I mean? He was my number 2 after Calafiori, actually, funny enough. But I was, again, and he's really cheap to buy too. He'll be cheap to buy. His wages are really easy to buy. It would actually fit into the club's model as well, if you want to even add juice to it.
And he's Ecuadorian, so like, Caicedo could put it, that Asian Caicedo, bro.
And then, but like, apparently we're looking for Murillo now. And listen, I'll be so real with you boys. Murillo, I have I'm not too sure on personally, but that's just me.
Summer Surfer's right though. Like, Hincapié is a center back, but he knows how to defend the wide areas because that's what he's done for Leverkusen and for Ecuador too.
Yeah, I agree with this comment Abdi has,
bro. Let's be real. He covers wide areas really, really well.
Yeah, and again, Abdi has, I agree with you, by the way, on this comment, because we've said this before. Buddy Shield, Levi Colwell, Disasi is the only one I would argue that's really aggressive. I would argue when it comes to actually, doing his thing.
To be honest, I don't think that we going for a center back at all, guys.
Yes,
I don't think so as well. Yeah, but that's the only one I know they're tracking essentially right now. That's been reported, if you remember. That's pretty much it. Yeah. His agent is the same as Kendrick's and Caicedo's also. Fair enough. The positive from preseason is our build-up play. Maresca's build-up is a lot faster than Pep's. Yeah. Again, I agree with you, Lucas Costa. I think the issue right now with us is in possession, we can do a job. It looks like in possession we're competent.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it too much in possession. You're right.
It's our possession that's the issue right now.
Yeah.
It's the out possession.
But that's
it's not only that. It's possession. It's building up play in these areas, bro. This is where it's dangerous. These areas is where we lose the ball, we mess up in the build-up, and they immediately have a chance on goal.
Yeah, but once again, right? Here's my point. Here's been my point from the beginning. You have a striker with aerial ability. You take the decision making out of the center backs.
You give him 2 options actually.
You give them a second option.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they don't see a pass, they go to Omoridion or they go to Victor. You know what I'm saying? That's why this entire time I've been saying we need someone aerially, because if you have someone aerially, it gives you a second option to get out of the press.
Do you remember Joey? Wait, I don't think you and me had met actually at this time, yeah, but when I was talking about the Liverpool Carabao Cup final, yeah, on Casual FC, my boy Marshall, yeah, and I was telling him, yeah, why are we playing Jackson as if he can do that aerial stuff? We know he can't. Yes, he can do necessarily a job there, but he can't do it, bro. He was getting bullied by Konate and Van Dijk.
He can do it against the fullback, though, Ahmed.
Yes, he can do it against the fullback, but
He's
you
gonna
can't
He'll
do
do
it
it all, bro. He would win nearly all his duels against a fullback. That's
The
my
thing is,
point.
like, bro,
This is my
Jackson, like,
entire
look,
point with
Jackson in the
playing
City game,
fucking
Jackson in the
Jackson
City
at
game.
left wing.
Yes.
Yeah, Jackson in the City game, he was getting the balls in these areas, holding it up, literally one-on-one against the defense,
Bro, when
holding it up,
he's one-on-one
waiting for
against the
everybody.
fullback, we see
Yep.
him win his duels.
But that's why.
Aerially, on the ground, we see him win his duels. That's why, in my opinion, this is the perfect idea. You get another striker. This is why I said you get a striker to allow Jackson to play left wing if we can't find a left winger. I've been saying this shit for fucking months, since the beginning of the window.
Yes, I know.
It's facts.
Again, I've said this before. Even you don't need to necessarily play him left wing because I don't think left wing is the exact position. But left forward, if you play him as a left forward and who works in that sort of half
Bro,
space,
if you have a guy,
that works
if you have a guy like KDH who's willing to overlap, right?
yes, and he plays as the
And
he
you
plays,
allow Jackson or Nkuku to go inside. KDH is always willing to overlap. If you watch him in the few minutes, the 45 minutes that he has in the two games that he played, he's willing to overlap. He's going there, he's going to the wing, and he's overlapping with the winger to give him space. And the inside space is wide open for someone to cut inside to. Wide open. As soon as KDH overlaps, they either cover the inside space or KDH has a wide open cross. It's like, that's the system. That's the system.
I agree. I just want to say something quickly, by the way. Yeah, I just want to let everyone know I am 5 away from 1.9k now. 1 hour, 50 minutes in. Continue to like, subscribe. 5 away, man. 118 guys in here. Come on, boys, man. Help him, man. You know what I mean? You got 5 on it, but listen, let's keep it pushing, as I always say. But listen, actually, you know what? Yeah, at the end of the day, defense. I feel like I want to understand. I want the chat and everyone to realize there's gonna be a bit of short-term pain. I always say this, by the way. Yeah, with the way we're playing, there's gonna be times where we look dopey, like, you know what I mean? Similar to some of the stuff that we were doing against Man City, where we were passing out of the back. There's gonna be times like that. So again,
it's growing
I just
pains,
want
guys.
It's short-term pain, hopefully for medium to long-term gain, as I always say. But let's hope that's the case, because I do believe there's going to be a bit of short-term pain. If we lose against Man City, like let's say on the first game of the season, which I hope we don't, and we actually like put in a good performance to show we're getting ready and revving the system, then I think that helps us. It helps the team in any favor. I don't know about you guys, because I feel like that first game you need to show that this thing works.
You're ready. You're up for it.
Yeah. Inter game, we're gonna know exactly our lineup for City. Like obviously, like I think Inter game is gonna be exact same copy paste.
I'm interested because Disaster's not played at all, by the way, and I don't know. Like apparently, I don't think he's gonna be ready for. I think when the season starts either. So I don't think we're gonna see Disaster until maybe the Conference League game.
So taking Disasi out, then who fills in this game, for example, for Inter?
It might actually have to be Fofana. I think he might have to play Big West. Big West is probably gonna have to play there.
Big West right here.
Yeah. And let's hope he. You know
which goalie, by the way? You think we're getting Sanchez? Because we need to see Sanchez.
No, I think we're getting Jorgensen.
Man.
By the way, I just want to say I'm the one who called it immediately as soon as we signed Jorgensen. I told everybody this is our keeper for the season. We're seeing Sanchez 2 games and he's getting dropped. I just wanted to be noted.
I agree with the Star Slayer. But listen, that's what we said. Me and Joey were praying, that was it called, that thingy has a stinker, because otherwise we weren't getting a GK after that, bro. We literally, I just said it point blank, we are not gonna get a goalkeeper if you know what I mean. Sanchez has the stinker, literally, and that Celtic game was the one. We could literally be bottom of the league on goal difference after match day 1 if City are ruthless.
That's what I'm saying. Make it respectable. If you're gonna lose,
but here's the thing. Also, you guys gotta understand City's situation too, bro. Like
they don't usually start very fast as well.
They don't start fast normally. As like a team, they don't start fast. They have unless we just give Haaland the ball to score 3 goals again. Like this shouldn't be one of those games. It should be like if anything, like a 1, maybe a 2-0 loss. Like at worst.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't expect it to be like that, but who knows?
What are y'all saying for the midfield then?
Midfield is so confusing, by the way.
We have everything. Yeah, we have everybody.
Yo, it's too much, bro. I
have no idea how we're gonna.
The problem of the midfield is like I feel like everyone's expecting Enzo, and Caicedo to probably play, right? I'm pretty sure all of us kind of.
I think Caicedo is guaranteed because I don't think anybody helps the defense the way he could. when they get caught, like he'll be able to put in that tackle from behind and like just poke the ball out. He does that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any other midfielder is going to be willing to do that or even have the ability to.
That's
I think the way that Lavia played, he's the gonna be the in there.
I just want to just say quickly, guys. Big up for the 1.9K. Appreciate it.
Hey, let's
Thank
go.
you, man.
Let's
Big up to
go.
our boys. Big up to our boys.
That's what
Man.
I'm talking about.
You
That's
know
what I'm
what,
talking
man?
about. Clap it up,
Let
bro.
me. I got a nice little thing here. Maybe you know what I mean. There we go. Listen. Thanks, man. Much appreciated as always.
That's so geek.
Yeah, funny.
I've got funny ones, man. You know what I mean? But big up, bro. Big up to my guys.
Big up.
Always.
No, but that,
As you know,
I agree though. Like Lavia on form, bro, is like right now
he's killing it. He's killing it on form.
undroppable.
Right now.
So what are we saying then for midfield? If Lavia's there,
The thing is, bro, I'm surprised that Maresca has not experimented yet with inverting Caicedo. I don't know about you guys. Why do you not think he's experimented with that? Like maybe as a, you invert Caicedo, maybe.
Fullback options.
I was about to say because we have for
Well,
him
like,
in his mind. The
no,
fullback
because the
option is
reason why I
strong.
say that
And
is
he
because
just got back from preseason. Like,
fair enough,
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, Enzo's definitely starting, guys. Like I know a lot of people, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I heard that he's vice captain as well. You know what I mean? Interesting
Crazy.
to say the
he
least.
looks really
You know what I mean?
fit. At least that's the one
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah,
He
for
looks
sure.
like he's
No,
ready.
To be fair, he looks ready. He looks ready.
He looks
He
ready.
looks
Yeah.
mad
So,
sharp. Yeah.
but the thing is, like,
I think
we saw-
Caicedo might come off the bench.
Yeah, I think I said he might have to come up the bench.
So then
I think it might be.
What are we saying?
I
Nkuku
think
there?
Lavia.
Because
Lavia's gonna be
I
next to
think
Gusto.
fortunately we know exactly who the wingers are gonna be, bro. It's gonna be Nani and probably Raheem. Let's be
Raheem
honest.
the Dream, innit? Raheem the Dream.
These are the wingers. Like I don't see him changing it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, this is what's he's not playing. He hasn't played Nkuku wing all
So he's
season.
probably playing Nkuku at striker then.
You think Nkuku is striker again?
I mean, bro,
If
we
Jackson
haven't
does not
seen
play
Jackson
against
all
Inter,
season.
if Jackson doesn't play against Inter, then I don't think. Then I think
Yes,
he
agreed.
plays there. But
Agreed.
if Jackson does play against Inter, then he's playing. Then
Mhm.
Nkuku's gonna play. So I think Jackson's gonna be fit enough for Inter because there was actually
Okay.
training pictures of him in training now. So he's actually was in
but that
training before
doesn't
even
mean
Real
he's
Madrid.
game
It's gonna be more like a square. So who fits in then to the square here?
Probably, I think KDH. I think he's gonna play KDH.
You think
Just
KDH?
for like, I think it'll probably be KDH. And then if we are going to believe what Joey's saying, then what Nkuku striker, I think.
Nkuku striker?
Yeah, I think that's.
We're not going to play Palmer.
I don't think Palmer's gonna. Do you think Palmer's gonna be fair enough? Even Kukurea, I do wonder if Kukurea is gonna be.
Yeah, I was about to say
fair
in
enough.
terms of like as I was saying, the Inter defines everything. Like if they're not playing Inter, they're not starting City. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because we got Palmer as well. Like maybe off the bench, like Caicedo, Palmer off the bench for sure.
Mm-hmm. But Mark Gui is gonna start the Inter game. I don't think so. I think they're gonna
No
start the
shot.
actual team. I think he might come off the bench maybe, but we'll have to see because Omoridion is not gonna be here until tomorrow is the final. I think my brother was telling me either tomorrow or Friday is the final. Actually, so Friday is the final.
Yeah, he's
of
definitely
Olympics.
Spain's in the final.
Yeah, they're in the final against France, so they're gonna be played on Friday. I'm pretty sure. So he's not gonna be ready for the Inter game. You might see him maybe on the bench against Man City, but that's pretty much.
Yeah,
it.
I do think it's gonna be Jackson for Inter.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as of now, Lavia, Gusto, Enzo, and Nkuku are the guaranteed starters to me.
Yes.
I agree
That's what I'm
with that.
saying.
And
Like, I think it's gonna be this. I think KDH comes off the bench if anything.
I think Andrew's going out on loan
Yeah,
again.
you're probably right.
Because the thing is,
Andrew's going out on loan.
Nkuku's also 3 goals, 3 games.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So,
know
to be
obviously
fair-
he didn't necessarily work out. I know obviously he didn't work out, obviously, of course, in the game against Man City as a striker in Nkuku, but again, that might just be preseason again. And he might
Yes.
do well.
I mean,
We also, by the way, with this against
it concerns me for the preseason game, but it doesn't concern me for the game itself because you'll have 2 weeks before that actually happens.
Yeah, and I think some myself, it's not like a similar situation to Tuchel, where Tuchel was also kind of crashing out on the interviews, was crashing out on the players. You know what I mean? We didn't have that level of drama, but also a lot of the stuff was going on at the same time.
I don't like
happening-
that they made him travel across the country though. That's my
Yeah.
thing. I think
I
they should
agree.
have just done like an East Coast run. Like,
Or like a East or West Coast one should have just been
no,
fine.
not you. Stay away from the fucking West Coast. You don't have them travel down to the
Yes,
West Coast.
bro, it's insane.
Keep
People don't
them on the
understand
East
how
Coast.
far the West Coast is from the East Coast.
Don't
Like, I get people in
understand
the
how
UK
far
don't get
away
it.
I am until you have to travel here, bro.
For example,
telling you.
me and
And
Joey
I'm
are
not
both
even
in the
going
US.
away
We
from the
are
West
far from
Coast.
each other. We are
Bro,
far
it's
from
an
each other.
8-hour flight.
Yeah, they don't get it. Like,
Wait.
It's an 8-hour flight.
like people
You
people
know,
in the
8-hour
UK
flight,
don't
yeah,
get it.
cost-
Yes.
Wait,
bro,
no,
the US
listen.
is
You know, it
huge.
was an 8-hour flight, yeah, for me to get from London Heathrow Airport to Toronto, Canada. That's how long it took me. 8-hour flight, by the way. To get.
Yeah, so then another 8-hour from Toronto to California. Think about that.
What? What's going on over there,
Yes,
bro?
Probably
brother.
more.
The
Probably
US
close
is
to
mad.
9.
Oh, that's what
Too
I'm
big, man. Yeah, man. No,
What I'm saying, you just
Yes,
stick to
bro.
the East Coast. Just keep,
Yes,
put
stick to the
everybody
East
on the
Coast.
East Coast. Have them stick to Florida, North Carolina. Have them do
Yup.
a New York and a Philly.
MetLife, yep, all that
done,
stuff, yep. Just
and
stay
do
East
it and
Coast,
be
bro.
done with it.
Wait,
Like,
the furthest they should go west is
Mm.
Texas. Like, that's the furthest they should.
No,
really
not
go.
even, bro. You keep them on the fucking East Coast. I don't want no jet lag beyond the jet lag that they
I
get
agree. Yeah,
initially.
West Coast jet lag hits different, bro. You're in
It's
such a
so
different time
different,
zone,
bro.
bro.
People don't know. It hits. It's 4-hour difference, bro.
Yep.
Well, listen, man. Listen, you know, I've traveled a lot in Europe.
3-hour difference.
US.
3-hour difference.
Guys, yeah, the West Coast is worse, but doesn't matter. I've been to East Coast many times and still have jet lag. But fair enough. The inter
Yeah, but
game.
here's the thing, bro. Here's the difference with that, right? When you get jet lag, you get jet lag for a couple days.
Yep.
Okay? You get jet lag for a couple days. If they stay on the same coast, you're not going to get jet lagged. You staying on the same coast.
Fair enough. You know what, man? But I don't know why they shouldn't do on your owners also owners of Dodgers. They will always have a preseason in the West Coast, like we do have a career preseason because of Sun. Maybe so. I don't think we're doing any more European tours anyway. So
They'll never do what I'm saying.
They're not doing it there. I don't think any.
They'll never do what I said. What I'm saying right now, that will never happen.
There's too many P's, man. There's too much money.
Too much money on the table.
Yeah, short to drive in the UK, bro. You know, it's like to get to Bristol is like only a 2.5 hour drive for me. So it's pretty simple. And that's like middle upper north of England. Yeah, that's true, of course. But I mean, fair enough. But yeah, listen, do you genuinely think we're getting Osimhen? If you watched a little bit earlier in the show, we're all very negative on that aspect.
Yeah.
But we move.
Well.
But listen, man, okay, this team, bro, you know, let's say this is the team. Maybe let's say Palmer plays maybe right wing or in the middle, hypothetically speaking, right?
Are we talking for Inter? We're talking for Inter or just in general for the season?
Let's say in general for the season, right?
All right.
Yeah.
So this is like second choice option then, Nani.
Second choice option, right? And then
yeah.
If this is the team, yeah, then if this is your team, do you think we get top 4 of this team? That's the question I've got to ask. Like, remove the manager out of it. This is the squad that's going to.
No, that's not how that works.
I mean, from the squad value, we can separate it though. We can separate it.
Okay, to be fair, this is a very strong squad, and especially in terms of midfield depth, it's really good.
That's the one thing that we have on all the other teams.
Yeah, it's midfield depth. But honestly, like top 4, because it's probably gonna be what we're probably looking at: City, Arsenal, who's getting 3 and 4.
Liverpool, and then whoever gets 4th.
Maybe
unless Liverpool start randomly crashing out of nowhere, which I don't really see.
If they get Zubimendi, they'll be fine.
No, but yeah, for me, I think like at best, bro, we're fighting that number 5 Champions League spot. If we win Conference League and the other teams do well, we're fighting for 5th. Like at best, I don't think we're getting top 4. I think at best we're getting 5th. I'll be real with you. At best,
with this team.
Yes, I agree. I've said this before. 5th or 6th is probably the best we get.
At best,
that's what I keep on saying.
Yeah, the thing, like, listen, I'm gonna.
I think it'll actually be Newcastle that is ahead of us.
Yes. Newcastle.
Yes.
Yeah, I think again as a whole, like, yes, maybe things happen like last season where everyone else decides to crash out, and maybe something happens in the league that happens to be to our advantage and gives us top 4 maybe. But I think the thing for me, the players, of course, still need time to gel.
I do wonder this though. Because I think I said this yesterday on my stream.
Yes.
If this team clicks, though, going forward and is somewhat decent defending.
Yes.
by
It's decent.
Christmas, right? Because
Yes.
it happened way too late
Wow.
this time. It happened. We had 7 games by the time we started looking decent last year,
Yes.
right? If it
Mhm.
happens by around Christmas, this team will get top 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
Like if it clicks by, especially
Okay.
especially going forward, bro. Like we get it
Okay.
down going forward, and we're scoring goals.
Last season, okay,
Christmas,
Joey, question.
we'll get top 4. But
Question, all right.
if this team can't defend throughout the entire year, we're gonna be we'll probably be around. We'll be
All right.
6.
I got a
Like,
question for you.
sure.
Last season, we shipped 63 goals. How much would we need to reduce that by to be able to get into like just 5th position, for example?
50.
You think we gotta get down to 15?
Oh, fair enough. I think if we can get in the 45-50 range, you know.
Yeah, 45 to 50.
All right, then I'm gonna tell you the who finished above us, right? It was Tottenham, Aston Villa, right? They shipped 61 and 61 goals. Both of them. They both shipped
Bloody
61 goals.
hell! What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is the point
Yo,
Lucas
man.
Costa brought. Like Lucas
Yeah,
Costa,
yesterday, yeah.
this point Lucas Costa brings up, and he keeps bringing it up, bro.
Defensively,
And that's
a lot
what
to
it
be
is,
good,
Summer
yeah.
Surfer, right? That's what it is. We can't be 10th in December, right?
Yes.
Like we have
Yes,
to
we
be
can't
clicking.
actually be 10th in December. We
Yeah,
can't
we have to
actually
actually be clicking. You know what I'm
And
saying?
wait, and
Yeah.
we can't have, and don't forget, last season we cannot have another month where we score 1 goal. We can't do that again.
But
Yeah.
we
That
didn't have
also killed us.
Jackson.
That also killed us. I
We
swear to
didn't
God,
have a
if we
striker,
won
bro.
even one of those, bro, if
Yeah.
you won
We didn't
even
have a
one of those games,
striker.
Yeah, we don't have a
We had
striker.
Broya.
Yeah, we
no,
had
no,
Bro.
no, no, I'm talking even before, bro. That was before, bro.
That, no,
Bro,
that
Jackson
was the
still
one.
there.
That was it. It was the fucking. It was that February that we didn't get it. That we had 1 goal that whole entire
Yeah.
thing.
Was
Remember,
February,
because
bro?
Jackson came back
Jack,
from
it
the
was
thingy,
out
yeah.
without Nico when he
Yeah.
went to AFCON. That's when it
Yeah,
happened.
January to February, and mid January to mid February is when we like literally we're
Yeah.
not scoring at all.
And the thing that I am a little bit more positive on is the fact that these smaller teams that just used to hit us on like set pieces and shit like
Yes.
that, we're probably gonna be able to deal with these teams.
We've
We're
looked good at set pieces, by the way.
Bro,
The
we're
thing about
Yo.
season-
probably gonna be able to deal with these teams. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
that's-
honest with you.
Bro, like-
That's what I'm saying, that's what I'm
Probably
saying,
deal
yeah.
with these teams a lot easier than it was last year. Where you're gonna see some games where we're playing against these mid-table teams and below mid-table teams, and we actually do cook because of the way that the formation and the setup and the talent of the players all mesh together to actually be able to beat these kind of teams.
But again,
Our
Joey, like you
speed of
said, how
play
soon
is
can we
good,
get
yeah.
there is the question.
Yeah,
How soon are we
well,
getting there?
offensively,
Yeah.
bro, it's already starting to.
Oh yeah, we're
like,
there now.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
it's
confident
starting
we're
to,
gonna
like we see we're 3 games in and we see the
last season.
motions, right? It's
Yeah.
defensively. Can we not concede a first goal within 15 minutes on a ball just going over the top?
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we just not do that once? Can we not just hand Holland a ball 4 minutes into the game for him to be able to score? Like,
This is the thing. Is like this last season
Mhm.
we got more goals than Tottenham and Aston Villa. We got 77. They got 74 and 76.
I don't know if we'll get as many goals, but that like
I think
we
we
might.
can get as many goals. You know, we'll get as many
I
goals
think,
because
yeah.
I feel
I
we'll get
believe-
either the same or as many only because of the fact that I think that the goals are going to be more spread out now. It's not going to
Yes.
be Palmer that's going to score the vast majority of them.
I think Palmer's gonna see
in Cuckoo.
whatever
Yeah.
Palmer loses in GNA. I think you're gonna see Nkuku be sharing that. Like the opportunities that would be falling to him is gonna fall to Nkuku.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If he can
Yes.
get this defensive structure to work, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
The patterns offensively look like they actually look good. Like they
Yes.
actually look like the
And it's
patterns
repeated, and we can
Yes.
repeat it throughout the game.
and you see the wingers consistently get one-on-one. And it's
Yes.
like what else can you want from the system itself?
The
Okay.
system is not the issue necessarily. I'll
It's
agree
not.
with
It's us. It's our wingers. Just and here's the other side of it, right? That I do wonder a bit. Why haven't our wingers just tried to get the ball into the box
you.
at all during this win? There was a few times they got into the box, and it was KDH that was the one that was whipping the ball in. It wasn't our wingers.
And even think about when Lavia was there and he got us the penalty, I think for the America game, it was him
Mhm.
cutting inside, trying to go inside the box and try to make a pass or take a shot.
You know what I'm saying, Varna?
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
get it.
mean, bro. We just need these wingers to be a little bit less selfish and just try to whip the ball in. Try to get a
Yep.
ball in, man. Try to get a deflection so one of our midfielders can latch onto it. Try to get the
Get a corner.
striker
corner,
up in
bro.
the air, bro. Like
Exactly.
what happened to the ball? Just hitting the ball up in the air for one of our guys to go and
The problem
go and
is
get.
like if we're gonna be getting this all the time right here, if we're getting this, we're running into defenders every single. Yeah, Ahmed, just cover your
He
eyes,
needs
bro.
to hit
Cover
the
your eyes.
early cross.
Bro. This is my issue though. We're no Sterling's
I know
not
the
gonna do
answer,
that.
Manny. You don't need to
This is
tell me.
this is this is a problem, bro. Like I
Madueke needs to cross the ball like the like
yes.
this is what I said about Madueke yesterday. I thought you guys thought I was funny. Play Madueke at left wing. You want to know why?
Yeah.
You want to know why? Listen to me. You want to know why? Because he only knows how to use one foot. Make him force him to the fucking sideline with his
Exactly.
one foot
Yep.
and have him cross the ball.
Like
If he
bro,
doesn't want to use his right foot, force him onto the left. You force him, put him on the left, force him to use the left foot, and have him cross the ball.
okay, real gems, but even if Madueke is being directed to take players on, I'm sure the direction isn't take players on and then do nothing with it. Like that.
The
That's my
thing is, real gems. The issue is not being going 1v1 with a player. He actually does well in that. It's just the decision afterwards that he's lacking in, bro. When it's time to, is it time
output.
for me to lose the ball, via cross, or is it time for me to cut inside and do a bit more dribbling to put the ball into and try to finish shot into the net? That's what it really comes down to, bro. It's that.
For you might be right, bro. You might be
Yeah,
right.
but listen-
like, Madueke keeps doing the same things.
Yeah, but listen, guys, we are gonna call it here because
Hey,
I do have to go into my good friend Marshall's channel. But listen, guys, make sure again to like,
Have
just
Marshall
subscribe.
send me the link.
It's already available on there. It's literally because we're.
I'm not added to
commercial.
Marshall's thing. I don't know if he would be willing to.
No,
add
no,
it
it's
to
free. No, it's like he's actually got the link in the chat. So you.
Oh,
okay,
say less.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pulling
the
up
chat.
there. I'm pulling.
Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna send everyone there. Make sure to continue to like, share, subscribe. If you want to keep subscribing, please do so. RSM, where can they find you, my brother? I'm actually gonna make it big because you've got
Right.
your details
Yes,
on here.
sir.
Already.
Yeah, right here. RSM TV09. I'm doing live streams after the match. You're gonna be seeing that Photoshop player ratings. I'm doing all that stuff. So you can come over. You can help me vote on what you think players are doing, how they did in the game, bro. What's
Lovely
up?
job,
Like
Lee.
and subscribe, bro.
And what about you, my good friend Joey? Where can they find you, Habibi?
You can find me at Wob Sports yelling at these sporting directors for the rest of the fucking season.
Lovely. And you can find me obviously on here on the Bridge 258. We'll be here tomorrow at around about 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. in the UK time. Make sure to find me there. All well and good. As always, please make sure to like, share, subscribe.